Welcome to Noted. Today I will be your host, Daniel Alshouse, with my co-host, Eric Simmons.
Hey, what's up?
And today we're just didn't have anything huge, just wanted to chat, catch up on how your guys' 2022 has been going. How's yours been, Eric?
Dude, it's been interesting. Hasn't been very eventful. Just been working a lot. And yeah, dude, the grind of getting money to pay for school. What about you?
Dude.
How's your 2022 started out so far?
Well, be honest, it's been a bit of a mixed bag.
Yeah, that's a big feel.
I feel like mentally, I feel super positive about 2020. I feel like I got goals. I feel confident in those goals, and I feel like I can achieve them. But then, come physically, I get COVID within legitimately days of 2022 starting.
Big facts.
And then I broke my toe this last Thursday.
Hey, that's rough.
It was uneventful on how I did it too. I was drinking with my roommates.
Yeah.
And I'm going to the couch to pick up my phone, and I just like fucking Spartan kicked the couch, I guess. I don't remember actually kicking anything. I just remember turning around, walking back, and halfway walking back to the chair, I was like, ow, my foot really hurt.
She's like, what happened? Did I kick something? Oh, wait, I did.
Yeah, and then I was just like holding my foot on and off throughout the night, and I was walking on it fine because, I was drunk.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're numb. You're numb.
Yeah, exactly. I'm starting to get ready for bed, and I take off my sock, and it's swollen and bleeding.
Oh,
I'm like, that doesn't look great. It should be fine in the morning, though.
Is your nail all like gross? Like, where did you break it?
So you know how like you have like the top little joint of the toe,
Yeah,
and then you have like the middle joint, kind of like a finger.
Yeah.
And then below, like, you have the top joint where the top of the toe is, then the middle part of the bone, and then that first big joint, which is then leads to that bottom half of the toe.
Yeah.
That bottom half of the toe, from the left corner towards the joint, that first joint, all the way down to the bottom right corner of the bottom of the toe on the start of the actual first joint, I broke all the way down diagonally.
Did you take pictures of the X-rays?
I did.
Hot damn, yes sir. Yes sir.
Yeah, she offered me to. Dude,
yeah.
I got a cute PAC. Her name was Lauren.
She's
she was super nice and really
nice,
cute.
Dude.
So,
that's always a plus, having cute medical professional help,
Exactly. But she's like, yeah, you want to take a picture of this? I'm like, I mean, I didn't entirely really care to think about it, but sure, why not? Took a little snapshot of
X-rays are kind of trippy.
Dude, they are so
Was that your first time ever getting X-rays?
It was.
Isn't it funky to like actually like that's the inside of my body? Like
it is.
It's nuts, dude. I had X-rays before both of my back surgeries and when I got braces as well. I've got to see the inside of my face and I've also got to see the inside of my torso. Yeah, dude, I've seen all of my insides.
Dude, I mean, I've had X-rays of my teeth,
Isn't
at
it?
the dentist.
Yeah,
But like, I mean, it's just your teeth. There's not a ton you can see there.
I've also had X-rays of my knee. Sorry for cutting you off, but my bad knee. That was.
Oh, your bad knee.
Yeah, that was trippy, dude.
Did it spell bad inside the joints?
It did. It was like fucked. It was like surgery in 12 years.
Yeah. Well, and see, I didn't plan on even going to the doctors. I was like, oh, I broke my toe.
Just walk it off, rub some dirt on it.
I'm like, I'll just like let it kind of. I'll just deal with it until it heals up. What are they gonna do? Reset it? It's not that bad.
Yeah. Then, when you texted me that, I was like, well, they can't really do anything about it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'm like, there isn't anything to do. They can't like give me a splint or anything. Like, they would reset it, and that's literally it.
Yeah. They're just like, well, it's broke.
Yeah.
Can you do anything?
So,
nope.
And that's why, like, I went to the doctor though, because my friend who shattered his ankle, and it went into his foot.
Mm-hmm.
He told me, he's like, go to the doctors, please. I'm like, why? He's like, they have to reset it. I'm like, but that's all they're gonna do. I'm like, yeah, that's the point, Daniel.
Ah!
If you don't let them reset it, you're gonna have fucked up feet for the rest of your life.
He said you're gonna have a wonky toe.
Yeah, and that toe's gonna bother you later. I'm like, no. And then that night afterwards, I was like, fuck, my foot hurts. I need to go to the doctor just to see if there's anything. They gave me a little boot too, so it makes it a little easier to walk.
Nice. Do you park in the handicap when you go grocery shopping?
No, I don't have a
You should.
handicap.
You should. No, you should. You should try and get one. Just once in your life before you actually need it.
Where would I even get one?
DMV.
Okay.
You'd be like, I broke my toe. They'd be like, fuck off, dude. Get out of here. There's actual people who need these things. And you're like, but I can't walk far. My groceries are heavy. I can't do this by myself. Oh, no.
I mean, to be fair, walking far across the parking lot is
I bet it sucks ass, dude. Yeah.
Dude,
I bet it's horrible.
My roommate, he drove me around to get groceries and take me to the medical center.
Nice.
And I had him just swing by the front each time and drop me off. I'm like, I'll wait for you here.
Yeah, nice. You're just like, I'll wait.
I'm like, I'm not gonna walk from the parking lot here. Not happening.
Yeah. No thanks.
But yeah, that's been my 2022 has been positive thoughts, but then it just being like, you wanna fuck with your body? I got you there, bud.
When did this happen? Last weekend?
No, I broke my toe this Thursday.
Oh,
this past Thursday.
Literally, like just a couple days ago. Then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and dude.
Well, for the listeners, it will be a week and a couple of days. Excuse me for breaking the. Excuse me for breaking the wall. Sorry.
Yeah, it'll be a week in 3 days for you boys and girls. Yeah. Not saying that you're all boys.
Everybody's the boys now, dude. What are you talking about?
Dude, I'm okay with that. Everyone's a dude. Everyone's one of the dudes.
Yeah, everyone's a boy. Something. It's like just doing stuff with the boys.
I think my favorite memes are the ones where it's like, I bet he's thinking about another girl, and it shows him what he's really thinking about, and it's like
stupid shit.
Or I bet he's out there cheating on me, and then it just cuts to a video of him with the boys, and they're doing like the dumbest stuff, like they're like having a lightsaber fight, or someone's like flying into another dude who has like a pillow up his shirt.
Yeah. Dude, there's this one that I saw recently. This guy was, it had like the text is like, boyfriend cheating, blah blah blah, right? And then he was like, it cut to a dude. He was like, clouds are so heavy, and he just went on this giant rant of why like clouds are really heavy, and that like he's comparing them to carrying them like a bucket. And I was like, what is this guy going on about? He had a point, but I was so confused, dude. I was like, you had me. You're correct. This is what I would be thinking about if I were in a relationship and not around my significant other.
You got me interested, but where is this going?
Yeah, but where is this going? What's happening?
I think one of my new favorite memes that's been popping up is content for the male mind only.
Oh, dude, same. Oh my goodness. Have you seen the one where the person throws the giant rock into the ice lake and it sounds like a gunshot?
No, but I bet that looks so satisfying.
Dude, it is so good. I've seen the video a couple of times, and some of them are like, man, this guy's been living in like a Call of Duty Warzone map because it's all like icy, and he's like he's literally on top of like a dam. Wow. Yeah, dude, it's really funny. It's really cool. If I find it again, I will I'll send it to you.
Please do. There was another one I saw where this guy was like on a pier. And there was like a large like kind of like colander column shooting up, and there was tons of snow and ice built up in front of it, but it was like not circular. It was like almost like a case, and so you pushed the side of the snow and ice, and it all fell forward.
Oh,
and it was
like
8 feet tall, and it was like a perfect rectangular like
just
half cup, and it all fell at once, and my whole brain like, I don't know what about it, but my monkey brain just triggered.
My primitive brain said, ooh.
everything in my brain started firing. I'm like, break, 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 break. You know what I mean?
Like, we love this. Do it! And you just start screaming at your phone. Yes!
Yeah. Or there was another one where this dude had like an oil drum.
Yeah.
With tons of water that like froze over.
Yeah.
And like he went into it and pulled out like a circle of ice.
What?
And he's like holding it. It's just this perfect circle of ice.
Yeah.
And he's holding it and he starts to walk forward. And it was just, and I kid you not, I felt like a child, but I fully embraced it. I was just chanting to my phone, do it, break it, break it, break it, please,
yes,
break
like,
it, break
yes.
it, break it. And then when he threw it on the ground,
yeah,
it cut to like 5 guys all going, yes,
yes.
And, like,
oh, that's funny. Everyone's just like freaking out. Locker room mentality.
dude. Honestly,
that's funny. So this was your first bone, you said, that you've ever broke, right?
Yeah, this is the first bone I've ever broke. I've been pretty lucky to go 22 years without breaking a bone.
Yes, sir, dude. That's what's up.
I was hoping to go longer. And I was hoping when I do break a bone, it would be something like an interesting story to tell. But
nah, dude, what are you talking about?
At least
out of a foot of rage, a man kicks a couch while drunkenly stumbling towards his room. Ah! No response. 3 minutes later, what the fuck happened to my toe?
Pretty much. It was like over 2 hours and made me like, wow, my toe still really hurts. I stubbed it. It should have gone down by now, and it didn't.
Yeah.
And, like I took off my sock and
it was just ugly.
It was ugly. My roommate, my roommate and his girlfriend walked through, and I looked at him like, "Do you think this is bad?" And I pointed at it.
Is there something wrong with my toe? Cuts to like a SpongeBob frame with your toe all like 90 degrees, like nails are all nasty, like it has like the smell marks and everything.
Yeah,
dude, SpongeBob was so weird for that. You know how like it'd just be like gross. Super happy and everything, and then all of a sudden it just cut to this like gruesome, nasty looking thing. It's like, I'm a child. Chill, man.
Yeah, like they did that with everything. Like they would,
I know,
it would be like all like cute and like animated, and then it'd cut to like this moldy Krabby Patty.
Yeah, I think the best one is when SpongeBob runs around. He's like, "Am I ugly?" Or and you know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Or it's like when his breath smells or something like that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and everyone just thinks that he's ugly or something. Or he thinks that I don't remember. It's something to do with it. But he just runs around talking to everybody, and he like burns down a movie theater, and yeah. So, SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob things.
Yeah, it's just a classic SpongeBob episode.
I think one of my favorite episodes of SpongeBob, like top 5 for sure. I don't know what order, but top 5 has to be Handsome Squidward.
What was that again?
Handsome Squidward.
Hot damn. Nice.
Dude, it's such a good episode.
Just
the concept of him like smashing his face and it's all like mangled. And
then it just becomes more beautiful.
And at first it's just bad. And so they smash it in again to make it look better. And then they do it again, and then he's handsome.
Yeah, he's perfect.
And then he's handsome, and then later, then they try to smash it back to normal, and then that's when he gets more handsome and more beautiful.
I love it.
Do
they still make SpongeBob?
Yeah, dude. It's been running on air. I think it's the longest running TV show, like consecutive outside of Simpsons.
And Family Guy, right?
No, I'm pretty sure it's been out longer than Family Guy.
I'll take your word for it.
I mean,
dude, that's crazy.
I'm not a huge Family Guy dude.
So I'm not either. So that's why I agree. I just know that Family Guy's been around for like 5 ever.
They came out the same year.
Same year. Oh, okay.
Yeah, give or take.
So they're sibling animations.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they came out in '99. So
that's so crazy.
Yeah, I know. SpongeBob has been around too long.
SpongeBob's been around for 20 2 years.
Dude, SpongeBob is my dude. Me and SpongeBob. That's why I love SpongeBob, and I think it will forever. It's like it came out the year I was born. The day SpongeBob gets canceled is the day I think I'm gonna die. I think that's just
okay.
It's just a statement made by the universe.
Well, that's a little excessive.
I will say though, like the early SpongeBob hits different. First
first 4 or 5 seasons, yeah, dude. Those are my favorite. Those are all of my favorite episodes. I really don't like anything else after that. Like there are some like good there's some good moments, but like not like whole episodes, dude.
Yeah, like there's funny moments in some of the later seasons, but
yeah,
it's for the most part each episode is kind of overall pretty bad, and there's like maybe one good episode here and there. Honestly. Where like seasons 1 through 3, because that was seasons 1 through, I think it was 1 through 3 or 1 through 4 were created before the SpongeBob movie. And that's when the SpongeBob movie was the last thing the original creator did.
Do you remember when they went to that factory and they like took like the special van or something like that went like really, really fast? And they went to that like hidden, I think it was like Atlantis or something like that. I don't remember. It was like another SpongeBob movie that was like only aired on TV. Do you remember that one?
I don't remember that now. I mean, I remember he ripped his pants, which was like the pilot SpongeBob movie.
Yeah.
Wait, did the dude who create SpongeBob die?
The dude who voices him did.
No, the dude who made SpongeBob died.
Oh, well, that's rough.
That is super rough. That's so sad. I just googled that because I was trying to figure out when he left SpongeBob. He died in 2018.
He did leave.
Yeah, well, I mean, way before that. But yeah, he did leave. No, but like the original, I was watching a video essay on it. It was like an hour and a half long on YouTube.
Yeah.
It was talking about why.
Commitment.
Dude, I love long videos like that. If it's about a TV show and a movie, if you can keep my attention for an hour and a half, that's a banger of a video.
Noted.
Yes. But
sorry, go ahead. Excuse me.
It was about the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I was talking about why they were so much better than later seasons. Is because later seasons of SpongeBob, the whole dynamic was SpongeBob, Patrick annoy Squidward and just manipulate Squidward and bully Squidward and make his life terrible. Where the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob were always SpongeBob and Patrick
like story driven.
Yeah, well, not just that, but specifically, even when they were just random shit without stories, it was SpongeBob and Patrick were children who annoyed the crap out of Squidward, who's like the adult figure. Yeah. Who's like the adult who's lost his childhood.
Yeah.
And every episode that followed this theme in the first like 3 seasons, which most of the 3 seasons followed this theme, it was they annoy Squidward repeatedly, and then at the end of the episode, it climaxes with Squidward finally giving in and becoming a kid again, like the snowball fight episode.
Yeah, super good. Yeah.
Yeah, and at
him
the end of the
episode, chasing jellyfish.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like the Krabby Patty one where he's
that's
like,
you.
It goes
breaks
to
your
thighs.
Toe. Yes. Yes, dude.
Or even the best example
Squidward,
of it.
How many have you eaten? Sorry, go ahead. You were saying.
Not many at all. Okay, well, because it goes straight to your thighs.
It goes straight to your thighs.
Well, the best example of it is one of the most famous episodes of SpongeBob is when they go and play the arena, the marching band episode. And it's because Squidward is trying to live his dream to start a band, and he gets a ton of people from Bikini Bottom together to do it, and they're all terrible. And none of them are wanting to like work with Squidward, and so Squidward, being like the realistic adult, gives up on his.
Sorry.
He gives up on his goal.
Yeah.
To be a professional musician.
Yeah, I mean,
he gives up magician. He gives up his like childlike.
That's
wonder.
Probably an episode.
It probably is. And then SpongeBob makes it happen. And at the end of the episode,
he doesn't make it happen. He somehow slipped drugs into everybody's food. However they pulled that off, that's suspicious.
It is. They hired a professional band.
They totally pulled that out of their ass.
Dude, but then Squidward gets
can you
to
play
live his
mayonnaise?
Squidward gets to live his dream, and that's like the whole like dynamic and story arc of all those episodes with Squidward, SpongeBob, and Patrick.
Yeah, dude, I love his brother. Isn't his brother's name Eugene?
Squidward doesn't have a brother.
Squidward has a brother.
Are you talking about Squilliam?
Yeah.
Squilliam's not his brother. That's his rival.
Oh, well, in my head, Squilliam was always his brother, and that made that relationship a lot cooler.
Yeah, no, it's just a dude from high school that tortures and torments.
See, now Squilliam's a dick.
Because he lives his dream, and Squidward doesn't live that dream.
See, now, whatever, you said it's Squilliam?
Yeah, Squilliam.
Squilliam's an ass bag, dude. One of my favorite episodes is when Squidward gets vivariumed. It's a really good reference.
I don't.
So there's a movie called Vivarium with actors. I won't go on a rant, and they get stuck in the suburbs, a million times over again. Mm-hmm. And I love when when Squidward moves to the suburbs essentially, and has his house duplicated. Right?
Yeah.
And then he like starts to miss the fact that SpongeBob like always just annoyed the shit out of him, and he starts to become the next SpongeBob essentially.
Yeah, because everyone in the suburbs are too nice.
Yeah, they are too Squidward.
Yup.
And dude, that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite ones.
Nothing will ever beat the line of "It's a rock. We're saved. The pioneers used to ride these babies for days."
He said, "It's a rock."
Nothing will beat that scene when SpongeBob drives a rock.
Yeah, just to deliver the only Krusty Krab pizza we will ever see ever.
Yeah.
Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
Well, and that episode's a great example of that dynamic I was explaining too, because then they deliver the pizza and the dude tells him he doesn't want this and like yells at SpongeBob and makes him feel bad, and Squidward goes off on him and like to stand up for SpongeBob. And
he
it's
says,
like that
"You're
dynamic...
gonna take this pizza and you're gonna like it."
Exactly. And it's like that's a dynamic that like ended up like it's subtle. Like it almost always just seemed like Squidward was just getting bullied and annoyed by these children, but like it was like a older brother younger brother type of relationship. Yeah. And then they just got rid of that in a new episode, so it's just poor Squidward being the butt of every joke.
No, if anything, it's just SpongeBob being an absolute dickbag to someone who doesn't want to be his friend.
Yeah. I mean, yes, that is
that's exactly what it is.
And
it's not Squidward's fault. He lives next to an ass bag.
It's not Squidward's fault, but because of that, he's the butt of every joke.
Exactly. It's his fault he's alive.
He's just moving to Texas with Sandy.
Ah, right.
Which is her dome.
I wanna go home. Dude, the real question is like, when do you think that you ever have to become a Squidward in life? Like, do you think you have to one day just kind of be like, fuck it, I guess I have to be boring now?
I don't think so. I think okay, let me put it this way. If you became the Squidward that is 80% of the episodes, then no. But if you become Squidward as a whole, where Squidward always ends up embracing his childlike wonder, then
wouldn't that be a good thing?
I think that's a good thing, yeah, because if you
have to take essentially equate
be a child once in a while, because you've got to enjoy your life.
Oh, big facts. Would you equate Squidward to like who's another sad character?
Eeyore.
I was gonna say that, but I feel like that's almost too spot on. I never really watched Winnie the Pooh growing up. Like the only thing that I watched of Winnie the Pooh growing up was the Tigger movie, and that's just because I was a riddled ADHD crazy child.
And Tigger
and
is
my mom was
exactly
like, wow, that movie explains my son. at least the crazy rambunctious part of me. So I watched it a million times. That movie is so sad, just so you know. Have you ever seen the Tigger movie?
No.
That movie is so sad, dude. I would say that it's probably, I'm not going to say one of the most sad animated movies, because I've watched a lot of animated movies, and there's way more, good English, way more good, sad, bad movies.
Real good English.
Thanks, dude. I could tell that I was falling apart, so I just had to say it before it happened. Yeah. I pushed through it. But
does he like die or something?
No, dude. So he runs in.
Alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen a child's movie from 20 years ago, Tigger essentially runs into the dilemma of he is the last of his kind. He does not have a family. Tigger kind of breaks the fourth wall, in the sense of like he doesn't break the fourth wall to say that he is a toy, but he is alone. Like, he is the only one, right? And that's like one of the lines in one of the songs in the movie, is that he's the only one, and that he's like happy that he is, but actually like the underlying problem is that like he doesn't have anybody to vibe with, and that's why everyone thinks that he's just an annoying ass, right?
Yeah.
And so he like runs away because he like always messes everything up. So he runs away, and like he almost dies in an avalanche, but he like saves the rest of the characters by like embracing like being a Tigger. And it's just a really good movie, but it's really fucking sad, dude, because it's just like, look at me, guys, I'm fun, I'm bubbly, I'm bouncy. And then everyone's just like, man, you ruin everything. And then he dips. It's just sad, dude.
When you break the
I watched that as a child, and I understood it. I got it, dude.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, man.
It's like when SpongeBob breaks, dude.
It hurts. It hurts.
It does.
It really hurts.
Look,
like when
you love to hate SpongeBob, but the moment he breaks, you're like, put him back.
Yeah, yeah. Every time that I found it weird to like see SpongeBob express different emotions was the one where Gary like runs away.
Oh,
and he gets like really sad, but then he also gets really pissed as well. He's like, Gary, why'd you like, and he just gets so mad.
Yeah, dude.
But then by the end, he's just like, oh. I think the best one though is the Olympics.
Dude,
I think that is the best episode. I think that episode wins.
When Patrick and him are doing like a 1v1.
Yeah, like the bodybuilding and stuff like that. But then you also have them like diving and like coming out as different objects.
Yep, gymnastics when they dive into like the fried food bats and stuff. Yep.
Ah, dude, that was my favorite. I think that's some of my favorite like references that they do in SpongeBob. I think that's where they get really creative, at least in the early seasons, when they would like show them as their physical form, like when they went onto land to like show Sandy that they could survive up there, and they're like their actual selves. Like when they're actually a squid.
Sponges and squids and
yeah.
I think another good episode that reminded me of was the beach episode where they did the beach bodybuilding. When SpongeBob gets the blow up arms.
Yeah, that's such a good dude. That reminds. Oh, dude, remember when Morty gets his big arm in Rick and Morty?
Yeah. and he like murders a ton of people.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta go. And he's like, I understand.
I understand. Yeah. But that beach episode, dude. I love that one.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then that's when you meet Larry the Lobster.
What a stud, dude. That dude's so fucking weird.
He is. I also really enjoy I think I'll always love the karate episode where they teach Patrick how to karate chop.
I haven't thought of that episode in years. Oh my goodness, that's such a good episode.
And he becomes unstoppable.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Or dude. Remember the one where they sit in the hooks? And the hooks pull.
Yes, dude. Oh, I need to get Paramount Plus, dude. I need to rewatch all of the SpongeBobs because there's so many episodes that I have forgotten And you just unlocked so many memories of so many times of just me staring at a TV.
Once I watched that video, I ended up binging all the 3 seasons.
I mean, yeah, dude.
Of SpongeBob, because they all still hold up, and like the video was about why does our generation that grew up with SpongeBob, like not the second half generation that did,
yeah,
kids, but the original SpongeBob generation, why do they still love SpongeBob? Why is it still beloved by
because
adults?
It's comedy gold.
Yeah, it's not just like they're great episodes, but also it's because as kids we were SpongeBobs, as adults we are now Squidwards, and we can vicariously live through him and him becoming a child again at almost every episode.
Nah, listen. Some of us are Patricks, definitely. Some of us are definitely Mr. Krabs, because there are some people out there that are only about the money. Then there are some who are definitely Squidwards, and then there's some of us who are also definitely SpongeBob still. I sometimes feel like I'm still a SpongeBob because of how childish I am sometimes. But I also feel like I'm very Squidward because of how many times I've just been like, that's so fucking stupid. Like, dude, okay, slang language really quick. Not slang language, but like culture. I don't fucking understand that, dude. What does it mean? What does Pushin P mean? And explain it to where it actually makes sense.
So I also just learned what Pushin P was today.
Okay.
But based off of the TikTok that our friend sent us.
Yeah.
To explain it, I guess Pushin P is kind of like, are you hard enough? Is he gangster enough? Like, can he do it?
It's the question of commitment.
Yeah, like, is he pushing P? Because if he actually was P, like, your P is being hard. So is he committed?
I get it. It's a dick joke. It's a dick reference. It's a dick reference.
I guess
it's a dick reference. It's how hard are you? That's all it is.
I mean, we could totally be wrong.
No, that's what it is.
But based off of the
it's a
TikTok
dick reference.
we watched, I think that's the context. And now I just think people are trying to say Pushin P in every way they can now.
Dude, that's always how culture goes. It's just like, oh, that sounds so cool, I'm gonna say it. And it's just like, but why? What does it mean? In what context?
It's the same thing with like the sheesh and ice in your veins.
Okay, like sheesh turned into something beautiful though. Like, it turned into people making like music and like really funny stuff. But when it first started, dude, I totally agree with you. I hated, because I was working at Winco when the sheesh happened. Bro, I fucking heard it everywhere. There was this one guy standing in an aisle in like self-checkout, like waiting in a line, and he was just like going like this. Like, he would like hold his stuff, like he was holding his stuff, like he had like 3 like 2-liter like soda bottles and like bags of chips and stuff, and he was just like, sheesh. And then he'd look at his friend, sheesh. And then he'd look at his other friend, sheesh. And this dude, it was like 5 or 10 minutes. And they were loud sheeshes. And sometimes he'd get responses from the other side of the store.
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Sheesh him back. Dude,
oh yeah, dude!
Lie,
I sheeshed people all the time.
I'm not gonna lie. I've yelled sheesh in the store.
Dude, same.
I'm pretty sure I might have done that.
I have sheeshed in a store, and I have also sheeshed in I have sheeshed back in stores.
Well, I
will definitely reply to sheesh.
Oh,
almost
if I hear
always.
Sheesh in the wild, I will definitely.
It's responsive.
reply.
It's same. If I hear in the wild, it is responsive. It's like a rite of passage calling. It's like, you're entering my territory. Sheesh. Reply back. Got it.
At 4th of July, during the fireworks,
yeah,
the park was closed, so everyone was huddled at the entrance of the park on the grass before you could actually get into it.
Wait. Was it closed because of COVID?
Yes.
And then everyone just huddled up anyways?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Humanity, dude. Look at us. Look at it. You can't tell me where to go. I'll go there anyways.
Yeah, we didn't get into they wouldn't let us in the park.
But they let you into the parking lot.
No, not even the parking lot. The entrance to the parking lot.
Oh, like the street?
Yeah, and how there's
You were like,
grass winding.
yeah,
We're on the grass on the entrance to the parking lot. And
I love that.
Dude, and at the end of the fireworks, me and my buddy were like, let's sheesh this. And he's like, yeah. And one of my roommates was like, yeah, we will. And the other one's like, don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it.
Don't do it.
And when the finale happened, he's like, okay, 1, 2, 3. And three of us yelled sheesh as loud as possible. Got 0 responses. 0 sheeshes.
You just know what it means? It means no one around you was Pushin P. No one was hard, dude.
There was no young people there.
Nah, man, no one was vibing.
I was so sad. I thought we would get at least 1 sheesh back.
Can I throw any more slang words into this situation? No. I don't know anymore. I don't socialize enough with humans to know.
The youngins?
Not even youngins, dude. Just in general. I don't tack.
I will say, though, like, I like the word sheesh, I think, is hilarious.
Oh,
and
same.
Doing sheesh, I think, sounds so funny, and I physically cannot not respond.
Dude, I think the reason why I like sheesh is because, like, I feel like it's so cartoony. like it describes the moment, no matter what moment it describes the moment. So if you're in a moment of stress, you say sheesh. It's either relieved or you're fucked.
Well, and I'd say, like, the way I feel about sheesh is the same way I feel about yeet.
Oh, dude,
I love the word yeet.
Dude, you remember when
is a
YOLO?
Oh, God.
That was disgusting.
Dude, that hurt. Hearing you say YOLO
You're welcome.
Actually made me cringe. But, like, yeet is such a multi-purpose word, dude.
It is. It describes and it
it's a verb.
It
can be a verb,
too. It is. Yes, it's a verb. It's like if you were to be watching an old-time Batman show and you were to punch someone in the face, it'd be like, yeet.
Dude, and it just sounds so funny, too, to say.
Yeah.
Yeet. Just the sounds your voice makes to say the word makes me giggle. That's how I feel about sheesh.
Dude, that's big feels.
And I will say the only thing about sheesh I don't like, though, real quick, and then we can get off the topic.
I feel.
Is when people put 2 fingers to their arms and then say sheesh. I think the arm thing is cringy as fuck. Just say the word. You don't need to go, ice in my veins, sheesh.
Okay, I like the ice in my veins thing without them saying ice in my veins. But I like the ice in my veins thing when it's completely out of context. If it's like I just threw the garbage away, and then you see someone like sheesh, just like stupid shit, or like they're doing the dishes and they like do that. It's just like I think when it has no context or like something like that, I think it is then funny, or when it's pulled out of context.
I can see that. I think ice in the veins is a cool thing, like pointing to your arm like that with 2 fingers. I think it's cool. And I think it's funny. I just don't get why it needed to be paired up with sheesh. Why that was the thing that we decided as a society.
Right. Yeah, it's
we paired these 2 things together, and I don't.
Well, would you want to put 2 fingers to your elbow, like inside your elbow, and be like yeet? Like that sounds horrible.
Bro, you don't have to say a word when you do it.
Oh no, I know,
put
but
2 fingers on your arm. And just give someone a look because you have ice in your veins. You don't need to say anything.
But the sheesh is the injection, dude. Sheesh, it's cold. Is that better?
You're injecting a
I?
Sheesh.
Sheesh. Sheesh is now a shiver. Oh,
sheesh is a temperature.
Dude, yeah.
It's 0. It's -2 under sheesh.
Seeing the evolution of what social media has done to communication since middle school has been very interesting, dude.
Dude,
it all started with YOLO. It started with YOLO, honestly.
No, it's like if we're talking about the evolution of memes.
No, not memes. Not memes. Just people saying memes out loud.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
it started with LOL.
Yeah, but that's a texting
People,
thing.
yeah, but that's the thing though. Like if we're talking about communication and memes and stuff like that,
It did.
people
Yeah, it
say
did. You're not wrong.
people
You're not
said
wrong. It did start with like texting and stuff like that. But
people
like
said lol out. No, I'm not saying like all over text, Eric. I'm saying out loud. People would say lol.
well, people would also say lol with different like because people say the word like lol meaning something else.
Can we? No. But they meant like LOL. Like
No, I know that.
loud.
I know that.
Bro. Anyone who says LOL to something that's funny out loud instead of just laughing needs to get their tongue removed.
Nah, dude. It all depends on the context.
No, I knew this girl in my high school.
Yeah.
Someone would say something funny.
Yeah.
She'd laugh.
Yeah.
Like, no, she would like smile and start to laugh and then just say lol. I'm like, no, just laugh.
Yeah.
And then even when she did say lol, she would say LOL. I'm like, why are you spelling it out? Why?
Dude, she's just crying inside. It's just there's just pain. It's just pain inside. She can't laugh, Daniel. She doesn't know how to anymore.
Okay, you were saying the evolution of communication before I started ranting about LOL.
Your rant, it took me off topic, dude. It was a stream of consciousness talk, and I lost it.
I broke it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Dude, I will say though, like the evolution of memes gets me every time because we went from like Magusta face and like troll face,
yeah,
to Bad Luck Brian. To everything became
to the frog, to like the frog.
Yeah,
like
or
the green
like
dude.
Kermit.
No.
Oh, Pepe.
Yeah, the first meme that got canceled essentially.
Oh, the racist Pepe frog.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
And then like everything became like caption memes, and then everything became like deep fried memes.
Dude, you know way more about memes than I do. I love this. This sounds like okay. Was your evolution like? Did you start out in iFunny?
No, I never. Well, I see like.
Give me the meme history, Daniel. How did you become a meme historian?
A meme historian?
Yeah.
Well, I hung out with a lot of other meme historians because you cannot be someone of intelligence.
Yeah.
Without surrounding yourself with others of intelligence. You can't
try
just
to tap into that hive mind
and not go to Harvard. If you're a genius, you go to Harvard and you learn. So I surrounded myself with meme historians at the highest level.
You surrounded yourself with degenerates. That's what you're saying. Yes. That's okay. Same.
And so I would be like, I used Instagram and Facebook the most. And that's where I saw a lot of my memes. But my friends,
what grade were you in?
Like 8th grade was when I first got.
Damn.
That's when I first got my first like cell phone.
Right.
I had a cell phone, but my first smartphone was in 8th grade.
Yeah, where you got to like social media and shit.
Yeah, and so my friends used iFunny, so they would just send iFunny memes in our group chat on Facebook.
Yep.
But I also
were you the person that received but never included?
No, I included memes here and there, but just very not as often.
Yeah.
I'm also like I'm a lurker. I don't interact in group chats often.
He said I'm quiet.
But like,
and then you meet Daniel in person and you're like, bro,
I'm the opposite.
Breathe. Go stub your toe. Breathe.
Go break your toe and breathe. I'm the opposite.
No. You have to stub your toe. You don't know you break it. You just stub it.
Until the next day.
Yeah.
When I told the PAC, I was like, I walked her. She's like, walk me through what happened, and I did. I was like, yeah, and then I saw it was swollen and bleeding, and I thought, it might be fractured or broken, but I'll just wake up tomorrow and see how it feels. And she looked at me and gave me this eyes of, oh, it just might be broken. She said that to me.
Yeah.
She gave me the eyes and said that back to me.
Just maybe.
She's like, oh yeah, it just maybe might be broken. And I was like, look, I know how dumb it sounds.
Yeah. She's like, oh, yep, I'm sitting back here, sitting here with an idiot.
Well, and she looked like 25, like 26.
A youngin'.
She was a youngin'.
Literally older than you.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I mean,
she looked young. Older than you.
I mean, I look young too.
Dude, I don't. Cause I just look pale. because I work nights.
You don't see any sun and you keep a beard to cover your face. Dude, you would have such a baby face if you shaved your beard.
No, not anymore.
You don't
not
think
really.
so?
No, I don't. Not really anymore. Yeah. I don't really have a beard anymore.
Wait, you shaved your beard?
Yeah,
like,
dude, I keep it pretty short now.
Is it
I got long hair. I got long hair.
Wait, how long is your hair?
It's getting pretty long. Like,
okay, well, like
I'd say end of season 1 Quentin long. Kidding. It's like beginning of season 1 Quentin long.
I was gonna be like, it's down to your fucking neck. There's no way.
Dude, I wish.
Dude,
I
like,
wish.
My hair is roughly that long, and I've been growing it out for like a year now.
Yeah, no. It's beginning of season 1 Magicians Quentin.
Okay.
It's like past my ears, middle of my neck, at least in the back.
Oh yeah, it's getting pretty long then.
Yeah, but almost all of it can fit into like a sleep time man bun. I don't wear man bun in public.
But you sleep with a man bun?
Yeah, dude, I hate when my hair like gets in my face when I sleep.
Fair. Do you sleep on your back or in your stomach?
My stomach.
Good. You're not a side sleeper. Those people can die.
Hot damn. That's like probably 70% of humanity.
Hey, that's okay. I'm Thanos, but about sleeping.
He said, I'm elitist. I have billions of dollars. I believe in population control.
Exactly.
Excuse
population
me, hot topic.
Control,
that's real life. Sorry. Excuse
control.
Me, hot topic.
Population control, but the criteria is: do you sleep on your stomach? No, then you die.
Imagine, and no one knows. You take a random survey. It's like a beginning of a YouTube ad.
Do you sleep?
You sleep on your side? Yeah.
Well,
sleep well. No. It's just like, well, good night. I hope you sleep well tonight.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
Bye-bye.
I sleep on my stomach exclusively. Like, if I'm uber tired, I'll fall asleep on my back or my sides. I have to be like so exhausted I don't think about sleeping. It just happens, type of thing.
I will fall asleep on my side, but always wake up on my stomach or my back, no matter what. I never wake up on my side, but I will say I fall asleep on my side.
I mean, if I'm on a couch, I might sleep on my side, but that's the only time.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like you kind of have to with a couch.
Yeah, I am a stomach sleeper though, like religiously, and like
feels.
I have to keep my foot elevated.
Did you know that's really bad for your back? Apparently.
Oh, dude, but you know I got a good mattress, and also like fuck it, I'll get a fucked up back.
Yeah, dude, stay young.
I'll be young forever. I'll be able to stay up until like 4 a.m. every day.
Real talk. Mm-hmm. I think the reason, like, 48 minutes ago, I was like, my week's been pretty boring, right?
Yeah.
It hasn't been boring. It's just been, like, thought-filled, right? Mm-hmm. And I think one of the things...
You've been thinking a lot?
Dude, I've been thinking so much, dude.
You up in the skies a lot, Eric?
No, I'm not. Well, I mean, I am, but, like, that's not the reason. I'm just... Time, dude. Time is creeping up on me, dude. Not really. I'm 23. I know time's not creeping up on me.
I know.
But like, it's hitting me. Does that make sense?
Dude.
Like, it's hitting me.
No, I get it.
I haven't had one of these, like, big life realizations in a really long time. And it's been really hard to cope with the thought of, like, 24 in a month and a half. Hot damn.
Dude, yeah.
Like, it just hits me sometimes, and I don't know what to do. And I've found myself having to breathe a lot more. And so I find myself distracted a lot, and that's why my week has just kind of been like, I don't know what I did this week. I went to work, and that's about it.
Yeah, because you've been in your head.
I've just been so preoccupied with the thought. I mean, like, I've been planning for, like, vacation, which is good, and then it got fucking declined, dude. Which is it sucks, but it's like, it's what it is. I'll roll with the punches. It's okay. But like, I was so excited for it, but I just have to wait longer now, and it makes me sad because the thought of, like, I'm turning 24. Like, I know more time. Okay, well, I'll plan a vacation. Planned a vacation. vacation got rejected. No, oh no. What do I do with my time? What do I do with my time? Oh no.
I definitely feel bad for you that your vacation got like swatted down like an NBA player.
Bro, no.
The only thing I would say is maybe next time try to plan the vacation more than a month ahead.
I mean, yeah, but like a whole month, dude.
It should be enough for most employers, but not all employers.
No, but for 3 days.
Yeah, that's
literally
true.
it's a Friday and then the first day and second day of the beginning of the next week. Like, and most of the time, like, our Fridays are pretty light. I will say our Tuesdays are normally pretty busy, but our Wednesdays are also pretty light. So like, I would really only hate missing Tuesday.
How can it be light? You work at night.
Light as in light freight, L-I-T-E, not light as in L-I-G-H-T. You grammatic fuck. No, I'm kidding. Hey, I want you to know that I'm so proud of myself for spelling angrily towards you. I'm not a good speller.
Dude, I didn't. This is no shade, because I'm also a terrible speller, but I realized the level of spelling you're at when you were asking me to spell you words.
Dude, I hate.
Like, shit, I found someone on my level.
No, dude, I am worse than you. I hate English with a passion.
You're not in any group chats with me, Eric. If you got in a group chat with me, you would realize we're roughly the same.
I'm not in a group chat because I refuse to have more than one person spectate my grammar.
Oh, see, I just willingly put myself in that position thinking no one's going to say anything. And then 80% of the time I send a text in the group chat, it's everyone jumping on whatever fucking word I say.
Yeah.
Like, whatever I misspelled. You know what's funny? They don't do that to anyone else, but because it's so consistent with me, they have to do it every time with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's rough, dude. I'll quit doing it unless it's funny, but I'll quit doing it.
Oh, I don't care.
Because I know that I do that. I just do that.
It's a universal thing. Yeah. I've had it doesn't matter if I was 8 or if I was 18 or 22.
Or 8 minutes ago.
whatever friend group I was in, there's always someone who makes fun of my spelling and grammar.
Everyone's just always like, incorrect, Daniel. Actually?
It's just how the universe grounds
how your
ego.
Cards were dealt?
It's just how the universe grounds my ego. I'm content with that.
Big feels. That's a good, do you know what synchronicity is?
Yeah.
Dude, synchronicity is a really weird thing. And I think it's a weird thing only because I think it's a thing that didn't need to be pointed out.
And then once
I think it's a thing that humanity didn't need to point out is synchronicity.
And then once you point it out, you can't unfucking point it out.
Well, exactly, because then you have to become aware. It's like it's almost like explaining the Matrix movies to someone who's actually in the Matrix.
Oh, dude,
synchronicity.
Okay, real quick, because you mentioned, I'm sorry, but you mentioned Matrix. I have to ask you, is the fourth Matrix booty? Because I've seen so many memes about that movie being hot garbage.
Listen.
And everyone is saying it's garbage. The only person I heard say it was good was you. And you're a Matrix fan, so I feel like you might be biased.
I told you, I said that when I told you it was good. I said it is, this is a biased opinion just because I love those movies so much. Yeah. That's the reason why I like it, is because I'm biased. There are definitely flaws in it. I don't think that it was written. I felt like it was written in like an iPhone notepad.
What? Like it was
the writing to it is really choppy, and I feel like I was just watching someone think up of a movie while they were directing it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Like they wrote the movie on the spot and they were directing it through their feelings and not like going into it with like an actual like storyboard. That's how I felt. That's probably not actually what happened. They probably spent months writing it and planning it and storyboarding it and all that jazz, but like I felt like it was rushed and it was kind of shitty. But the premise of it I felt was very beautiful. Mm-hmm. I thought the thought of how they went about reworking everything and integrating Mr. Anderson back into the Matrix.
I love Mr. Anderson.
And I thought it was really creative. I just think that it didn't slap. It didn't slap. It didn't push P, my man. It was not hard.
It wasn't Pushin P.
It was flaccid.
Dude, some like fucking Zoomer is gonna hear this podcast and like.
Oh, they're gonna hate me
in North Dakota, and they're gonna hear me explain Pushin P, and they're gonna laugh so much and realize nothing I said was right, and then your use of Pushin P.
Dude, no, I love it, dude. I'm about it. I'll make a mockery of myself for views and content purposes, because, man, I'm mentally there now. I don't care how I get views.
How you get there?
I'm getting there, dude.
That's okay.
I'll push P however the internet needs me.
You mentioned Mr. Anderson, and that triggered my brain into I need to bring this up. So there is a lost episode of Noted, viewers, where I talk about a certain video game programmer teacher for like 30 minutes.
Was that lost? We didn't upload that one?
We did not upload that one. No, that was one. That was like
I'll
the
go find
second.
it. We'll upload that again.
No.
Yeah, no, we'll get it.
About this after this.
No, we don't need to, dude. We won't. We can. We'll spend the next couple months and we'll storyboard it, and we'll plan a whole episode around Daniel just talking about this teacher, but we'll present it to you in a way like Matrix Resurrection should have.
Yeah. No, but his name was Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
And so every time like when I came into his class, I looked him up, I was like, Mr. Anderson. I did it. I said it just like that, and he just looked at me blank faced.
Dude, okay, did you?
And he was like, "What?" And I'm like, and I was like, "But the mate." Never mind.
You're like, you know the movie with the computers and the program that's like Mr. Anderson. You just explain the whole thing. And he's just no, never seen it.
I got like a half a word in, like a half a sentence into explaining it.
Yeah.
And then no. And my brain was like, this isn't worth it. And I was like, never mind. And I just walked away to my desk and then proceeded to make the same joke to tons of Zoomers who understood.
So have you seen the new Matrix movie?
I have not.
Can I describe to you something that wouldn't spoil it, but kind of spoil it? Like it's good, and I can tell you one reason why it was good. This is the one reason why I think you should watch it.
Okay.
Can I tell you it or no?
You get one reason. Try to keep it as minimal spoilers as possible.
Okay. I can do this in 4 words without giving you spoilers, but also leaving it vague as hell and making it intriguing.
Okay.
5 words, sorry. Bullet time has been abused. Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, I did see a meme. It was a TikTok, and it was this dude who was like practicing like kung fu, but on like a kung fu training dummy, you know, the one with like the
arms and stuff, things that spin.
And it was and he was doing that like really fast, and he was doing choreography. It was like the original 3 Matrix when Neo trained,
could like one arm the agents.
Yeah, and then it was Matrix 4 when Neo trains, and it's just him doing a kami A. And he just pushes, he just goes like that and pushes his hands forward.
So like, that is actually really cool.
That bad?
No,
did it get that bad?
No.
Did the choreography just get
kind
garbage?
of? No. Okay, so I would say the reason why they did that with Keanu Reeves' character, Mr. Anderson.
No, Keanu Reeves isn't Mr. Anderson.
No, yes he is. No. Thomas Anderson, Mr. Anderson.
Oh, he is, but the other dude calls
is Agent Smith.
Yeah.
That is Agent Smith.
Is the one who's sorry. I hear Mr. Anderson, and
you think of Agent Smith. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I feel. So Keanu Reeves is older, so he's not going to be able to, be cracked as fuck like the first 3 movies.
He's Neo. He's always supposed to be cracked as fuck.
Exactly. But Keanu Reeves is older now, so he has to have some upgrades, and I won't say that he gets a Kamehameha, but
the boy gets a
but
Kamehameha.
he gets a repulse. Like, he gets a repulse ability.
What is this, fucking Battlefront 2?
Kind of. Yeah, a little bit.
he's just a left bumpering as Luke the
Yes.
whole movie.
But like, dude, it's a pretty good one. But it's also because I'm biased, and I try to watch movies. I tried to watch it unbiased, which is why I watched it by myself. And I apologize, because I know we had plans to watch that movie, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
I know. I'm an ass. I know.
You
know.
wonder why I haven't seen this movie? It's because I was gonna watch this movie with Eric, and then he calls me when I'm driving home, and we're talking. He's like, "By the way, I watched the movie," and I was like, "What?"
Dude, I had to. I knew if I were to have watched that movie with myself, or without, if I would have watched that movie with somebody else, I think I actually would have hated it, because I would have realized.
It was bad.
That, like, I'm watching it with another person who's expecting it to be great, and I wasn't expecting it to be great. I was expecting myself to just be like, the story continues.
See, Eric,
Yay.
That's where you're wrong. When I go into a movie like that, I expect nothing because I've been disappointed so much.
Yeah, but see, that's sad.
I have zero
That's
expectations.
sad.
No, it's not sad, because if you when I expect nothing. So then when good things happen, all my expectations are blown through the roof, and then I'm happy.
I'm saying it's sad because all of the movies you've previously watched have been trash. That's why I'm saying it's sad.
Well, I've watched a lot of good ones.
Well, yeah, but like, you've been disappointed so many times. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's
because the movie
rough.
industry and the video game industry might
It's
as well be
rough,
the same
dude.
thing.
Cash grab, motherfucker. Excuse me. I'm attempting, and I know that I've cursed so many times in the last hour and 2 minutes, but I'm trying to tone it down a wee bit.
Well,
it's not happening though, but
I'm gonna be
trying
honest. You can try. I don't give a flying fuck.
No, I know, but like, I do.
Maybe future monetization.
No. Humanity doesn't care.
No, dude. I'm gonna be honest. That's the only reason why I would ever censor myself is to make money.
You're saying you would censor yourself for a cash grab?
Censor my swearing? Yes. Censor what I believe?
Just as bad as corporate. Don't change yourself for society, Daniel.
Dude, if someone was like, hey, if you just don't curse in your videos, we will start paying you an outrageous amount for a video, like $10,000 a video, or like something like that, I would be like,
okay.
Yes, please. But if it was like, hey, we want you to change your whole brand and stop like saying the opinions you have and stop having like,
I get what you're saying.
change who you are.
It's like kind of change your objective.
Fuck off, mate. Fuck off.
Get the fuck off my train, bro. I'm the one here, choo-choo.
Yeah. I ain't signing that contract. I know you just want me for the brand.
I signed you for the contract.
See, and that's another reference, Eric, they're not going to get because of that episode is gone.
Should we just start making notes of all the funny stuff that we do and then only reference ourselves, and the only things that we can talk about are the things that we've previously talked about?
Maybe.
Horrible.
Well, by the way,
no. I was kidding. I was being facetious.
I'm never gonna do that.
Hey, Daniel, you want to be the only channel that recycles their content and gets paid for it?
No. No, the goal is to recycle other people's content, Eric.
Well, duh. That's just art in general. That's what NFTs are, dude. What are you talking about?
I don't even want to talk about NFTs. Dude.
I hate NFTs, dude. They're disgusting.
Did you see how Logan Paul lost $3.5 million
in a Pokemon scheme?
He bought $3.5 million of GI Joe cards.
Yeah.
That's the best part. Is it was GI Joe cards?
I love it. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me go like this. Sucker.
Dude, the dude easily made $3.5 million back from that video alone and merch.
Well, so I feel like he also probably made a frick ton of money off of his brother through people.
I mean, I don't know, probably. His brother made more money than he did.
I mean, duh.
I just want to see Jake Paul fight KSI. That's all I want.
I just want to see him break his wrist.
I do too. On someone's face.
No.
What if
no,
we got a
no.
double
I
K
want him to
knockout?
break his
I'd
wrist
like
on a
that.
punching bag.
No, that's lame then, because then we're never gonna see him fight again, and then he's always gonna talk about how he's the baddest motherfucker, and he's never gonna
broke
get...
his wrist on a punching bag.
But here's the thing,
like
though.
A bitch.
Here's the thing.
That'd be hilarious. I would laugh, and I'd make so many jokes about that.
But that's the thing, though. We need to see him get his mouth shut, because if we don't, then he's always gonna have the excuse, I was the best, and then I got injured. He's always gonna have that excuse. So it's like, no, I want to see his face get smashed in.
Have
it's
you
a weak
okay?
Excuse,
have you?
but
I don't
it's
know.
Still an excuse.
Yeah, I don't know how real it is, but I saw this like kind of controversial like conspiracy thing that like people think. Well, okay, first of all, a lot of people think that the last fight with him and Tyron Woodley was, rigged, of course. And I saw this like slowed down video where Jake Paul like taps his chest with his right hand, and then when Tyron Woodley goes to step forward, he fakes with his right, and then he gets knocked.
Oh, and that's when he gets knocked out?
Yeah, that's when he gets clapped. So a lot of people think that it was like, hey, drop your right,
That might have been it. I don't know. That's kind of a reach. I think that's kind of a reach because everyone just wants to see him get like knocked out. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but it's also just a crash. Dude, it's a cash grab until he loses.
But I
with
agree.
anybody who
he
fights, it's a cash grab until he loses. And then when he
loses,
does lose,
all the money goes away.
Well, no. When he does lose, then there's a second fight to reclaim, whatever.
But here's the thing, that works in actual sports with respected boxers and fighters. He's not respected. That's why everyone likes to buy his fights, because they want to see him get knocked out. The moment he gets knocked out, no one doesn't care to see him get knocked out twice.
People bought into KSI and Logan Paul twice, so...
Yeah, but that's because they actually have fan bases that support them and like them.
Jake Paul has enough people who hate him. Jake Paul has enough people who hate him to pay pay-per-view to see him get his cheeks clapped twice.
That's fair.
People spend their money very stupidly in this world to see people get clapped. So,
I will say, I definitely think there might be something, like, behind the scenes. Like, I think he might have had a deal with Tyron Woodley in the first fight where he couldn't knock him out. I also think I honestly think it's more likely that Jake is on drugs. I think Jake is on PEDs. I think he's on PEDs.
Doesn't he get...
Nope.
He doesn't get drug test?
Nope. He's refused to get drug tested.
Oh, well then, I'll agree with it.
I truly believe that's why he's on PEDs. And I think someone who's been boxing for 3 years now, I don't think he's professional level boxing, but that's enough.
He is still amateur.
That's enough time for an amateur boxer to get his feet underneath him, and he's not fighting any actual boxers. He's fighting retired MMA fighters and YouTubers.
Would you say like semi-pro, or would you say amateur? I would say amateur. Yeah.
I think you need at least 5 years under your belt if not longer.
And actually in a league.
Yeah, to go semi-pro and
because anybody can underground box. Anybody can fight club.
Well, and then also the thing is like he's fighting people who are at not just out of their prime, but at like the end of their ability to even compete physically in athlete sports. Like as an athlete, like athletic.
I would disagree with Tyron Woodley, but with the other two, I would agree with that.
Like, well, Ben Askren 100% because the dude was off of a hip surgery.
And
Tyron Woodley
and Nate Robinson.
Robinson. But Nate Robinson is that's true, yes, but he's also a basketball player who does none of that correlates to boxing.
You're not wrong, but he is still an athlete out of his prime type thing.
Yes,
like he's out of his league.
But even Tyron Woodley's way out of his prime. Way out of his prime. The dude's like 40 something. And the argument I'm making is a 40-something-year-old against a 23-year-old on PEDs. That
doesn't seem fair.
It doesn't. And also, it's not like Jake beat him by a lot the first time. The first time he barely beat him. The second time,
it wasn't
he knocked him out.
The second time. I don't think it was even cool the second time, honestly. Like, it was a good hit, but, like, it didn't make me happy.
Yeah,
I was like, sick. I don't care.
I want to see him fight Tommy. I've heard a theory though that Tommy Fury. The plan was that Tommy Fury was supposed to back out. Yes, I've heard a theory that they were going to have him back out to build up the hype.
Of course,
and have Tyron Woodley come in because he promised Tyron Woodley a fight too if he gets the tattoo. So this was pretty much just publicity for the
next one.
For his next fight with Tommy, and this whole thing was just publicity for that. And then they're like, but we can just cancel it last second and throw in Tyron because everyone's gonna accept that because everyone wants the rematch. Then he beats Tyron, and then him and Tommy fight.
Sorry.
Yeah, Tyron. But like, also, I don't know if that's true because I've heard rumors. The reason why there's two things I've heard. First thing is the reason why Tommy backed out is because he was injured, and second thing I've heard is Tommy backed out because Jake wouldn't get tested. So,
I mean, that's why I would back out if I had a scheduled fight with him, which I never would because I'm small and I don't do physical activities. I wouldn't fight anybody, like professionionally. If they didn't drug test, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I wouldn't do it. It's just not smart. It's not fair. I want a fair fight.
If I figured out you were on PEDs during disc golf, I'd fucking smack the shit out of you. Dude.
If I were on PEDs during disc golf, you wouldn't even know what happens. And if you if you tried to attack me, I would probably I'd lose my shit, dude.
Did you fucking Hulk out on me?
Yeah, because I don't even know what would happen, dude.
Dude, I mean, what would happen legitimately if you were on PEDs during disc golf? I'd be like, why the fuck are you on PEDs for disc golf? And why and where did you get this shit? Like, you shouldn't be on steroids. Like, the fuck are you doing?
I just pull some out of my fanny pack and hand you some, and you'd be like, thanks. And then you get like minus 18.
Fuck off.
No, minus 18's good.
Oh, no, fair. Sorry. I think plus 18. I guess minus 18.
No, plus 18 would suck, dude.
That would be.
No, if anything,
that's worse than my normal.
We probably would get plus something, dude. Could you imagine trying to putt, being like all jittery and hyped, dude?
Dude, it wouldn't matter if you're birdieing everything because you just every drive is a park.
But like, you think you could be that accurate that many times while you're just cracked out of your mind, dude?
Par Macbeth can be old and still park like that.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Then PEDs is not gonna help me be thrown park. PEDs isn't gonna help. No.
Par Macbeth.
Dude, I still love that those commentators took that fucking stray shot at the greatest disc golf player to ever play.
Honestly, though, they were like 5-time world champion Par Macbeth. It's like, what did you just say? Yeah, his putting's kind of sucked ass this year. Oh my god.
What if they just called him Pick Brady? Imagine that, dude. If someone called him Pick Brady.
Dude, that would suck ass.
Like, imagine someone calling Tom Brady a pick machine, but like just entering that, it's like that would be so disrespectful. I want it. I want it.
INT Brady.
INT Brady.
Nice. Dude, it's kind of crazy that he's not in anything this year, dude.
Thank God. He lost the divisional round.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, let's
actually think of that. Think of that. That's nuts, dude.
We killed the Emperor.
No, do you want to know what that means? Is that next season, Palpatine somehow returned.
Yeah, dude. Next season
somehow, because now he gets more time to rest and practice and dial in, and get people.
We're gonna go to the Super Bowl next year.
Okay.
Just wait. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get there.
Yeah,
we're gonna get there, dude.
With our stacked O-line and our awesome cornerbacks.
With DJ Reed is a stud of quarterback.
I don't know anything about the Seattle Seahawks roster, so my comments are ignorance. So
Just
don't get
make me
heated.
angry. Dude,
All I do is play Madden 21. My rosters are outdated, okay, dude? I don't
will
know.
say-
I'm sorry.
Seattle has 50 million in cap space. They have the most cap space this offseason than anyone does.
Yeah, but like, who are you gonna pick up to try and fix that?
That's transferring over. Tons of defensive players signed 1-year deals last year because pandemic bullshit. So we totally could pick up like Stephon Gilmore. Just saying.
Like the cornerback?
Yeah.
Is he in free agency?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna leave the Patriots?
He's not with the Patriots anymore. He's with Carolina.
You think he's gonna? Oh right. Oh my gosh. You think he's gonna leave them?
Oh, easy. He signed a 1-year deal with him. Carolina's Garbo.
Well, you think he signs? You think he does sign with Seattle? Because that'd be kind of crazy, dude.
I think there's a chance. And we're getting a new DC because they fired their defensive coordinator. So who knows? We might get something. Well,
okay. So it will be a rebuild season.
No. No.
It Okay, fine. It will be reconstructing.
Yes.
Reconfiguring.
I like those words better.
Is that better? Is that a better synonym?
Well,
Sir?
let me put it this way.
Do I push P? Do I push P?
God damn it.
Do I push P?
Thank you
Am
for
I a
listening
pusher?
to Noted this week. I appreciate all of you coming in and listening to us while we talk about Pushin P.
What does it mean?
You can check us out on SoundCloud and YouTube and on Spotify, soon to be on Instagram and Twitter. You have a fantastic night. Keep pushing P.
Yes.
It has
One
been
question.
noted.
One question.
Yes.
If you have made it this far, in the comments, please tell me what it means. I'm desperate. Yeah, I don't think you hear it in my voice. Do I have this tone right, Daniel?
You do.
I'm desperate. If you get the tone reference, that's funny. That's actually really funny. You should be laughing right now. Tell me what Pushin P means. Okay, bye.
Bye.